If you're an online coach and you're struggling to generate leads for your business, or more importantly, you feel like that your content isn't really converting like it used to, what we're going to do today is we're going to spend some time talking about how to actually create the printing press playbook. So what the printing press playbook is a step-by-step guide that prints clients for your business. So what we're going to talk about is a couple different things. First and foremost is why most fitness coaches stay broke. And it's not that you are broke because that you're a bad coach. You're broke because your offer is forgettable. Now in 2025, 90% of people are saying the same exact thing. They're posting the same exact videos, and they're wondering why nobody wants to sign up with them. And even if they do, they're asking, well, how much does it cost? And the problem is that your offer is forgettable. It's generic, it's safe, it's vanilla. And you're trying to sell information, not necessarily insight. So when you sell coaching, what people want is certainty, speed, and proof. So 12 weeks to a fit or you is the equivalent of a lukewarm chicken breast and plain broccoli. Nobody's paying you guys thousands of dollars for that. So your offer needs to slap harder than Jack 3D 7 scoops deep on an empty stomach at 5 a.m. That's what it should feel like. Built for that one guy scrolling at 11 p.m., ashamed of what he sees in the mirror and finally ready to make a change. All right? So you're probably asking yourself, well, Will, how do we do that? It's a great question. So first and foremost, you need to pick a specific person. It's not necessarily a niche, it's a person. So if your offer speaks to everyone, converts no one. You're not Walmart, you're Rolex. So what you need to do is you need to drill it down to somebody that is a person. This is the easiest way to do this. Most coaches are going to tell you that you should have a niche, an ideal client. But to me, I think it's easier if you can actually make them a real person. So what I would challenge you to do is take 3 to 5 of your favorite clients and actually write down everything about them. So for example, you're looking for Mark. Mark is 42. He works in finance. He's got 2 kids, a gut he hides in the golf polos, and a voice in his head saying he's becoming the man he swore he'd never be. So dads who used to be athletic now feel like walking dad jokes, newly divorced men rebuilding their confidence, high performers who can lead a team but can't control their cravings. So what you can do is you guys can go to like ChatGPT or some of these other things and really play around with it using these prompts. So for example, I help this person go from pain to outcome in time frame without doing things they hate. Now, here's an offer, right? I help busy dads over 40 pounds drop 20 pounds in 90 days without counting calories or giving up burgers and bourbon. Now, this is okay, but really, if you wanted to sexify it, right, you could say even better, which could be I help dads over 40 who sit behind a desk all day working in corporate, drop 10 to 20 pounds of unwanted body fat and help them reclaim their youthful energy. Okay? That would slap a little bit harder. Step number 2, solve a pain urgent problem. No pain, no purchase. People are emotional buyers. People don't invest into getting healthy. They invest into becoming a better version of themselves. They invest because they're scared, they're stuck, and they're sick of their own bullshit. So you're selling a life raft, not a luxury yacht. So you need to ask yourself, what is their rock bottom moment? And what is he losing? Time, energy, confidence, sex, respect. Every week he doesn't actually make a change. So what you can do on a sales call or even in your conversations is the old way costing you more than just weight? Here's why diets are actually failing you. This isn't about abs. This is about agency. It's about, I don't know why it says agency. It should say urgency. You need something that hits harder than what everybody else is doing. And if you don't get this right, it's really going to be a challenge for you. Step number 3 is selling the outcome, not the features. Your offer isn't macros, workouts, check-ins. It's walking into a room and commanding respect again. It's sex with the lights on. It's feeling like himself again, the guy he used to be. Again, you're not selling fitness. You're selling freedom, certainty, pride, dominance. In 12 weeks, here's who you will be, a new identity. And the more specific you can be, the better. In 90 days, you'll go from hiding behind hoodies to showing up like the leader your family needs, walking into a room with absolute confidence that your kids are like, wow, I wish you would have been like this for years. It needs to hit. Step number 4 is to name it like a movie title. So 12-week online coaching program equals boring. Your offer needs a name with emotion. It feels like a comeback story. This is the whatever protocol. This is the whatever rebuild. This is the revival, the project. It needs to hit. And most of you are like, oh, I have a 12-week coaching program. Cool. Good for you. All right. The executive rebuild. Drop 20 pounds and reclaim your power. The Dad Edge protocol. Cut fat, boost energy, lead at home. Project Swagger. Confidence, muscle, and mojo after 40. Step number 5. Stack deliverables that match the dream. So here's the truth, guys. Nobody buys check-ins. They need a clear path of accountability, structure, and a game plan. So don't value stack with, you're going to get 3 workouts a week, a meal plan, Zoom plans, all this other. Nobody cares. You need to be very specific about not really even this, but really about what they're actually going to become or who they're going to get. So this is stuff that they want, right? They want 3 precision designed workouts for dads who got 30 minutes. Like, it's tailored to them. A no bullshit nutrition plan that works with you, your lifestyle, and your family, and a weekly war room, aka community, that calls you out to hold you accountable. This is going to hit 10 times harder than any of the stuff that you guys are selling. So adding storytelling to your features turns deliverables into weapons. Step number 6 is install the 3 pillars of belief. You get them, aka you understand them, your system works, and they can do it, which is they can or they will do it. So how do you do this and how do you build belief? Screenshots with real conversations with clients. Like, show behind the scenes of what it actually looks like to work with you. Share before I joined voice notes or DMs or whatever it was, or like, I thought this was a scam. Create highlight reels of client wins. Speak to failed attempts that they've tried before. It's not your fault. Diets are designed to fail. I built this for real men who've already tried everything and need something that actually fits their life. Step number 7, price it like a transformation, not information. Stop charging like a gym. Start charging like a solution. Once again, you are not a personal trainer. You do not count reps. You do not give out macro plans. You are somebody that is the architect of their new life. So as far as pricing, what we usually recommend, 2.5 to 5K up front, depending on the outcome. Obviously, always lead with PIF. I love PIFs, pay in fulls. Anchor the value to the cost of inaction. You've already spent $10,000 on diets, gym memberships, and supplements. None of it worked because it wasn't built for you. So what that does is it also takes the responsibility off of them that it's not their fault. Then kind of a questionable thing, step 8 is wrap it into a savage guarantee. Again, this is up to you guys. I don't really do this, but you can essentially remove any type of fear or risk, which is an action-based guarantee. If you show up, do the work, and don't drop X amount or don't do this, I'll coach you until you do. We kind of do something similar. Results guaranteed. If you don't drop, you'll keep on working with me free until you do. Don't promise rainbows, promise results if they show up. So I want to be very clear. A lot of people have this weird money-back guarantee if you do that. What did I highlight here? If they show up. Because really, I can give everybody all the tools and resources, but you have to do the work. All right? Step number 9, make it feel executive or exclusive. People don't want what they can just click and buy. So limited spots, I mean real limited spots, no fake BS. Applications of intent. Invite only if they're aligned with your core values. I don't work with everybody, just like me. I do not work with everybody. If you're just looking for another coach to handhold you through excuses, this ain't it. Step number 10 is obviously on a sales call or in DMs, put it into a one-pager sales script. You don't need a fancy funnel. You need a high conviction sales page and script that hits like a freight train. So clear headline. This could be either like a DM that you send to a VSL, or if you're running ads directly to an application. Clear as far as what's included, written but sexify it. Price anchor, guarantee, scarcity. And then a CTA, which could be to like a book a call. So really, the closing of all this, of how to actually turn this into a printing press, is when your offer is built to print, it becomes a machine. You're not scrambling for leads. You're not begging for sales. You're being hyper selective with who gets to join, because this is the shift. You're not just a coach, you're the guy that helps men wake the fuck up. So let's build an offer that lives up to that. So anyways, if you want me to send you this exact guide, all you have to do on this video is comment guide and I'll send it over to you. And if you are an online coach who wants to scale your business to 7 figures and does have money to invest and does have a credit card and is willing to work with us, or has seen all the social proof, click the link below and you can schedule a call with our team. Hopefully this is valuable. We'll catch you guys soon. Oh, make sure to like and subscribe.